Everyone, today we are going to see 9.3, exercise 9.3. In the previous video we had already completed our exercise 9.1. So here is the first question. What does the first question says? Carry out the multiplications of the expressions in each of the following pair. That means you have to do the multiplications over there. That means you have to find the product of every pairs of the numbers. For example, 4p comma q plus r is there. That means in place of comma we have to put multiplication sign, and then 4p will be individually multiplied with q as well as with r. Okay, in this way we have to solve the first question. Second question, what is the second question says that complete the table. In this complete the table, that means first expression, second expression and the product. That means you have to do the multiplication over there. That means the first expression a will be multiplied with the second expression a plus b plus c plus t. That means a will be individually going to multiply with b, c and d, and whatever the answer will come after multiplication, that answer we have to write in the place of product. Okay, next question number 3. Question number 3 is about, question number 3 is find the product. Product, that means you have to multiply the numbers as well as the variables. Next, fourth question is a simplify. This kind of questions we have already done in the class 7th. Okay, so simplify it is said that means 3x will be multiplied with 4x minus 5. Then whatever the operations will come, plus minus, that we have to do, and then one particular expressions we will get, isn't it? So in that expressions we can put the value of x as 3 as well as x is equals to 1 by 2. Clear? So in this way you have to solve the fourth question, a and b both the part. In question number 5, it is asked to do the addition, add the numbers. Then in the c and d part it is said to subtract. Now one by one we will see the solutions, what the solutions comes. Okay, so here as I told you in the first question, it is said to find the multiplication, carry out the multiplication. That means 4p will be multiplied with q plus r, isn't it? So this 4p will be multiplied with q as well as 4 will multiply with r. So 4p will multiply with q, so it will become 4p into q. Then which sign is there in between q and r? Plus is there, so plus will come. Then 4 will be multiplied with r. So when it will be get multiplied, as it is a different variable, so it will be directly come in the answer. That means 4pq plus 4pr will be the answer. Clear? Then second b part, what it says in the b part, ab will be multiplied with a minus b. You have to do the multiplication over there. So AB will be multiplied with A as well as AB will multiplied with B. So AB into A. Then which sign is there? Here it is a plus sign, isn't it? Nothing is written in front of AB. That means it is a positive number. So plus sign is there, and here is a negative number. So plus and minus will be minus itself. So AB will be multiplied with B, isn't it? Now A into A, power of A and both are in the form of multiplication. So it will become A square and B minus again A, B and B will be there. 2B are there. So B 1 plus 1 will be 2. So A B square will be the answer. Clear everyone? Yes, in the last previous video I had already explained how to add the powers. If A into A is there, that means power of A is 1. So A to the power 3 it will be. How it is? Because in the powers 2 plus 1 will be done. That's why A to the power 3 will be there. Okay. Next question. AB will be multiplied with 7A square B square. So the answer will be how much? The answer will be, that means A plus B will going to multiplied with 7A square B square. Individually it will be go and multiply with the bracket terms. Okay, so A into 7A square B square plus B into 7A square b square will be there, isn't it? So power of a is 1, here power of b is 1. So as here is power of a is 2 and here is 1, so 2 plus 1 will be how much? 3, isn't it? That means power of a will be 3. So 7, here is 1, so 1 into 7 will be 7, a to the power 3, b square, because b is not present here, isn't it? So it will be b square itself, plus 7 a square b cube, as 1 plus 2 will be 3. That's why, since the power of b is 1 and power of b is again 2, so when it will be get multiplied, the power of b will be become 3. So what will be the answer? 7a cube b square plus 7a square b cube. Clear? Next one, fourth part, a square minus 9 into 4a. So 4a will be multiplied with a square, it will become 4a cube, minus 4 into 9 will be 36. Okay, plus and minus will be minus itself, and a will remain as it is. Now the last part of the question, what it says that PQ plus QR plus RQ. Here the three numbers we are having, this three number will be going to multiply with 0. So individually this 0 will going to multiply with each of the number. As we know that whatever the number is going to multiply with 0, the result will be 0 itself. So directly we are writing the answer as 0. Clear? Next one, question number 2. In question number 2, as I told you that it is asking about the expressions, isn't it? First expression and second expressions are given. What we have to do? We have to find the product. Now look how to find the product in this. So here we are talking about the two things. Here this one a is the first expression and this b plus c plus d is the second expressions. We have to do the multiplications of this in order to find the result, and whatever the answer we will get, that answer we will write in the form of product. So when a will be going to multiply with b plus c plus d, the answer what it will become? The answer will come as a will be multiplied with b, it will be ab, then plus a will multiplied with c, it will be ac, then a will multiplied with d, so the answer will be ad. So what is the answer? What we have to write in place of product? We are going to write ab plus ca plus da. Clear everyone? Simple, in a simple word I would like to tell you that whatever the number is there in the first expression and second expression, that number is going to be multiplied and the result will we have to write in the product. Okay, so when this number x plus y minus 5 is the first expression, will going to multiply with the second expression, isn't it? So the result will be how much? 5xy will going to multiply with x, so it will become x into 5xy, then plus y into 5xy, then minus 5 into 5xy will be there. In this way we are going to multiply. Individually the 5xy will be going to multiply with the all the three terms inside the bracket. So 5, here 1 and 1 is there in the power of x, so it will become 5x square y, plus the second term is 5, power of y is 1, so 5xy square, minus 5 into 5 will be 25xy. So this result we are going to write in place of product. Clear everyone? Hope you people understood what I am saying. Then again this p will be going to multiply, the first expression p will be going to multiply with the second expression, that is 6p square minus 7p plus 5. So p will going to multiply with 6p square, then minus p is multiplying with 7p, then plus p is going to multiply with 5. So what the result will come? Here power of p is 1, that means 2 plus 1 will be 3. So the power 6p to the power 3 it will be, minus power of p is 1 and 1. So 1 plus 1 2. So 7p square will be there, plus 5p will be there. So this result we have to write in the product place. Clear? In the same way the fourth and the fifth question you have to do. Now the next third question. What the third question says? In the third questions, it is said that find the product, isn't it? So let's see how to find the product of the number. So in place of comma, we have to put the multiplication side. So a square into a to the power 2a to the power 22 into 4a to the power 26. Here 1 is there, nothing is written in front of a square, that means 1 is there, isn't it? So individually we are going to multiply the numbers as well as the alphabets. So 1 into 2 into 4 will be going to multiply. Then after a square into a to the power 22 into a to the power 26 is going to multiply. So while multiplying 1 into 2 it will be 2, 2 into 4 will be 8. Isn't it? Directly we will write 8. Now what about this? So as we know that according to laws of exponent, when the base are same and multiplication is there in between the base, their powers is get to be added, isn't it? So this is the laws of exponent. So according to this laws of exponent, all the powers of a will be going to added, isn't it? So when we are going to add all the powers of a, it will become a to the power 50. So what is the answer for this? That is 8a to the power 50 will be the answer. Clear why the powers are added? Due to the laws of exponent, that is a to the power m into a to the power n is equals to a to the power m plus n. That's why. Clear? Next, second part of this question. What the second part says? Here what I said, you have to find the product, isn't it? So individually the number is going to multiply, that is 2 by 3 will be going to multiply with minus 9 by 10. Then after x into y will going to multiply with x square y square individually, isn't it? So after this, can this 3 will be get cancelled in the table of 3? How many times? 1 time. And 9 will get cancelled in the table of 3 how many times? 3 times. Then 10 will get cancelled in the table of 2 how many times? 5 times. And 2 will get cancelled in table of 2 1 time. So what is whole together left out? 1 into 3 is 3. As here it is a minus sign is there, isn't it? So that minus will come in the answer. So minus 3, 1 into 5 is 5. Now what about this? So for this we are going to write the x together and y together. Clear? So as the laws of exponent, it says that if the base are same, their powers will be added. So here the powers of x and y is 1 1. So 1 plus 2 will be how much? That will be x to the power 3 into y to the power 3. So this will be the result for that. Clear everyone? Next, question number 10. What the question number 10 says? Again it is of a multiplication, isn't it? So in the multiplication, minus 10 upon 3 into 6 upon 5. Then the alphabets will be going to multiply, that is p q to the power 3 into p cube q. So here the cancellations can be done easily, isn't it? You know how to cancel. So what the result is left? 2 into 2, that will be minus 4 is left. Now p into p cube into q cube into q. Why we are writing like this? Because in front of this numbers, multiplication sign is only there. When the two alphabets are written together, that means that both the alphabets are attached with the multiplication sign. So we are arranging that and doing the applying the laws of exponent. So 1 in power of p 1 is there and power of p 3 is there. So what will be? It is p to the power 4. In the same way, q power is 1 and q to the power 3. So 1 plus 3 will be again q to the power 4, isn't it? So what will be the answer? Minus 4, p to the power 4 and q to the power 4 will be the answer for this. Then the next one is fourth part. Here again it is asked to do the multiplication. So x into x to the power 2 into x to the power 3 into x to the power 4. Isn't it? Everywhere x is there. Whole together, what the laws of exponent we are going to apply, that is a to the power m into a to the power n is equals to a to the power m plus n. Why we are applying this? Because the base are same. That's why wherever the base are same and it is asked to do the multiplication, we can apply this laws of exponent for the alphabets. Okay, so x power nothing is written, that means 1 will be the power, so whole together their powers will be added. So x to the power 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So when we are going to add the powers, it will be x to the power 10. Clear? Then after the question number 4. In question number 4, it is asked to do the simplification as well as you have to substitute the value of x. So everybody know how to do the simplification. Last year also we did the same. So 3x into 4x minus 5 plus 3 is there, isn't it? So this 3x will going to multiply with 4x as well as the 3x will going to multiply with minus 5. So it will be 3x will multiplied with 4x. Then after here it is plus and minus will be minus itself. Then 3x will multiplied with 5 and 3 will remain as it is because bracket is between the two numbers only. Not with 3, that's why. So here it will be become how much? 3 into 4 will be 12. X and x power is 1. So 1 plus 1 the power is 2. So 12x square minus 3 into 5 is 15. And here 5 does not have any x, only x is present with the 3, so it will become in the answer as it is. Now this is the equations. What the equations we have got it? That equation is 12x square minus 15x plus 3. This equations we have got because it is said that to simplify. So after simplifications we got an equation that is 12x square minus 15 plus x plus 3, isn't it? Now first part of the question it is said that you have to substitute the value of x is equals to 3. Where you have to substitute? Here you have to substitute. Okay, so while substituting, so in place of x you have to put 3. So we are having the equation 12x square. So in place of x we are going to put 3, isn't it? Minus, here it is minus 15 into 3 plus 3 is there. So x square is there, that means 3 square will be there. So 3 into 3 is how much? 9 will be there, and 9 into 12 will be 108. Clear? Then 15 into 3 will be how much? 45, and minus will become. Then plus 3. Clear? Now 108 plus and minus will be minus. So 45 minus 3 will be how much? Minus 42. As 45 is greater number than 3, so minus sign will come in the answer. Now 108 will be subtracted by 42, so the result will be 66. It will be plus 66 as 108 is greater than 42. That's all. So in this way we have to do. We have to simplify the numbers, simplify the expressions, then after we have to substitute the value. Before since it is asked to simplify, so we are going to simplify, then after we can put the values of x. Clear? Now the next one is the same. As we are having the same expressions for the first a part of question number 4, we have to keep it 1 by 2. So 12x square, that means 1 by, in place of x we are going to put 1 by 2, isn't it? Minus 15 1 by 2 plus, here I had written 13, it will be 3. Okay, so after that putting all the values, what we have to do? We have to solve it. So 12 1 by 2 whole square minus 15 1 by 2 plus 3 is there. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is will be how much? 1 into 1 will be 1 itself, and 2 into 2 will be 4, isn't it? Minus 15 into 1 will be 15 by 15, and 2 will come in the denominator, plus 3. So here 1's are, and this will be how many times? 3's it will be get cancelled, isn't it? So this 3 and this 3 is in the form of positive, so it will become how much? 6, isn't it? Minus 15 by 2. So whole together last result what we get? We get 16 minus 15 by 2. Now since the denominator of 6 nothing is written, then that means we can take its denominator as 1. Now taking the LCM of 2 and 1, 2. So in table of 1, 2 comes 2 times, and table of 2, 2 comes how many times? 1 time only. So we are going to take the LCM of the number. So 6 2's is 12 minus 15 ones is 15 upon 2. Now plus 12 and minus 15 will get subtracted. We will get the result as minus 3 by 2. Clear? Now in the same way only we are going to solve the question number B. So we are having the expression that we have to simplify. What is the expression? A into a square plus a plus 1 into plus 1 plus 5. This is the expression. First we are simplifying the expression. So while simplifying the expression, what we will get? A cube plus a square plus a plus 5. So first we are going to put the value of a as 0. So as we know that whatever the number is there, if we are keeping it in the form of 0, it will become 0 itself. So here a cube will be 0, isn't it? As the value of 0 is 0. So 0 to the power 3, it will be 0 itself. 0 to the power 2, it will be 0 itself, isn't it? So whole together the answer will come 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 will come. If in place of plus, it will be multiplication sign will be there, that means it will be 0. But since here it is an addition sign will be there, that means the answer will come as 5. Clear? Then in the second part we have to keep a is equals to 1. What we have to do? We have to keep the value of a as 1. So in place of a cube, it will come 1 to the power 3 plus a square place it will become 1 to the power 2 plus a in place of a will come 1, and in place of again 5 does not have any a, isn't it? So it will become 5 itself. Now 1 plus 1 plus 1, it will be 3, and 3 plus 5 will be how much? It will be 8. So what the result we will get there? We will get the result as 8. Clear? Then the last part, it is said that you have to keep the value of a as minus 1. So keep value of 1 will be minus 1 we have to keep, isn't it? So minus 1 whole to the power 3 plus minus 1 whole to the power 2 plus minus 1 plus 5, isn't it? So one property I had given you, that when the power is odd numbers like when the power is odd number like 3, 5, 7, 9, then negativity will come in the answer. If the power is even, that means negativity, that means minus sign will not come in the answer. So here minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 plus minus 1 into minus 1 plus and minus will be minus 1 plus 5 will be there, isn't it? So minus 1 and minus 1 will be plus 1 into minus 1. Then again this will be minus 1 plus minus 1 and minus 1 will be plus 1. Then again minus 1 plus 5, isn't it? Now plus 1 and minus 1 will be get cancelled. What is the last number is left out? Minus 5 and plus 5. So minus 5 and plus 5 will become how much? Plus 4. Why it is plus 4? Since 5 is greater number, so its sign will become in the answer. Clear? Next, question number 5. It is said that you have to add. What you have to, in question number 4, it is said to simplify and keep the values of the respective numbers, isn't it? But here in question number 5, it is said that you have to add. That means in place of comma, what we have to put? In place of comma, first we are going to put plus sign. So in place of comma and in place of and, we are going to put plus sign. Then after, whatever the number is present outside the bracket, we are going to multiply. That means opening the bracket. So p will be multiplied with p as well as p will be multiplied with q. Okay. In the same way, q will multiplied with q as well as q will multiplied with r. Then r will multiplied with r as well as r will multiplied with p. So when p will be multiplied with p, it will become p square. Then p will multiply with q, it will become q square. Since p is positive, so plus and minus will be minus itself. So here the minus sign will come. In the same way, here plus is there, and again q is in the form of plus itself. So q into q will be q square. So we will write plus q square. Plus q into minus r, it will be minus qr. Then plus r into plus r, it will be plus r square. Then plus and minus will be minus r into p will be rp. Now we have to write the answer. After opening the bracket, that means multiplying the numbers, we are getting this expressions, isn't it? Now we have to what we have to do, we have to make the pair of the like term. As I have told you in the previous video, that adding the numbers, first we have to open the bracket. Then second step, what second step is to apply the operation, and third step to make the pairs of the like term, isn't it? Now since here any of the term is not a like pair, so we are just going to arrange in the form. So p square plus q square plus r square minus pq minus qr minus rp. Clear? Next question, question number B. So here it is said that add, isn't it? So in place of and, we are going to put plus. Second step, we are going to individually multiply the numbers. So 2 will going to multiply it with z, 2x will going to multiply it with minus x, and 2x will going to multiply it with minus y. That means 2x is going to multiply it with x, y and z. Again 2y will going to multiply it with z, 2y will going to multiply it with y, and 2y will going to multiply it with x. And remember students that when the numbers are present outside the bracket, that number is multiplying individually with each term which is present inside the bracket. And one more thing is multiplying. What that is? That is its sign. That number is going to multiply each term present inside the bracket along with its sign. Okay. So if 2y is going to multiply, its sign also going to multiply with all the three terms. Here it is plus 2. So this plus 2x will be going to multiply with each term present inside the bracket. Okay. So first when 2x will going to multiply with z, it will become 2xz. When 2x will multiply it with x, it will become minus 2x square. Then multiplying minus 2xy. Then 2y will multiply with z, it will become 2yz. Then 2y will multiply it with minus y, it will become minus 2y square. Then 2y will multiply it with minus x, it will become minus 2xy. Clear? Now what we have to do? We have to arrange the terms in order. So minus 2x square, minus 2y square, then after z square is there, no z square is there, isn't it? So if it is no z square is there, we have to arrange the term. So 2xz plus 2yz minus 2xy minus 2xy. Here two terms are in the form of like terms. So we are going to make the pair and addition. So minus and minus will become plus. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So minus 4xy z will come in the answer. Clear? So here is the solutions. Now the C part of this question. In the C part it is said to do the subtraction, isn't it? Subtraction we have to do. So as I told you in the previous video itself, in subtraction from after, it will become in front will become the first one, and before from it will become the second term, isn't it? Then from itself shows the negative or minus. Now after doing this, what we have to do? We have to open the bracket. So while opening the bracket, this 4l and minus 3l both will going to multiply individually with the terms present inside the bracket along with its sign. Okay, so 4 plus 4 will going to multiply with 10 n, then plus 4 will going to multiply with minus 3m, then plus 4 will going to multiply with plus 2l. Now when 3l will going to multiply, its sign is also going to multiply with all the terms. Okay, so minus 3y minus 3L will going to multiply with L, then minus 3L will going to multiply with minus 4M, then minus 3L is going to multiply with plus 5M. So when it will be going to be multiplied, 4 into 10. 4 into 10 is how much? 40, isn't it? And L into L is power is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So it will be 40L square. In the same way, 4L will multiply with minus 3M. It will become minus 12LM. Then 4L will multiply with 2L. So it will become 8L square. So here I think here it will be 40M as 10N is here. As 10N is here. Not L is here. Here I thought it is L, but it is 10. So 4 into 10 will be 40 and L into N is how much? It will be 40LN. Okay. Then 4L will multiplied with minus 3M. So 4 into 3 will be 12. And minus is there in the 3. So it will become in the answer. So minus 12. L and M. Next one is what? Next one is 4L will multiply with 2L. So 4 into 2 it will be 8. L into L, as the power of L is 1. So it will be L square. Clear? So in this way you have to open the bracket and multiply. Next step what you have to do? In the next step what you have to do? You have to make the pairs of the like terms. So 40LN is here. Then after LN minus 15 is there. Writing together. Okay, since we are making the pair, that means we will write together. Then minus 12LM minus 12LM is there. Then again we will make the pair of the like terms. Then here plus 8L square minus 3L square. So again making the pair, isn't it? So plus 40L and minus 15LN. So plus and minus will be minus. So 40 minus 15 will be how much? It will be 25. And LN will be come in the answer. Next, plus 12LM and minus 12LM. As plus 1 and minus 1 will be 0. In the same way minus 12 and plus 12 will become 0. So this answer will be, so here while solving it becomes 0. Then plus and minus will be minus. So 8 minus 3 will be how much? It will be 5L square. So whole together what the answer is left out, that is 25LM and not M, it will be N. 25LN plus 5L square. Next D part question, isn't it? So again the D part question is a very simple. You have to do the subtractions. Okay. So open the bracket. First process is to write the from words first here and this word, the second word in this form. Then since it is asking about subtraction, so minus sign will be kept outside the bracket and it will be applicable for both these expressions. So while opening the bracket, before opening the bracket we are going to multiply 3A with A, B and C. In the same way minus 2B will be going to multiply with A, it will be going to multiply with B as well as the C. So after multiplication we will get the result as 3A square plus 3AB plus 3AC minus 2AB plus 2B square minus 2BC, isn't it? Now after opening the bracket, multiplying the number, we will get the expressions, and after getting the expressions we have to open the bracket so that this minus sign will multiply individually with each of the term, isn't it? When it will be going to multiply with each of the term, here plus is there, plus 3A square will become minus, plus and minus will be minus, that's why. Here again minus and plus will become minus. Again minus and plus will become minus. Then minus and minus will become plus, isn't it? Minus and plus will become minus. Then minus and minus will become plus. So in this way the sign will going to be changed when the bracket will be open. Now after multiplying the minus sign to each term inside the bracket, we are going to make the pair of the numbers. Then minus 3a square does not have any pair, it is an unlike term. Minus 2b square does not have any pair. Plus 4c square does not have any pair. Rest of the term is having the pair. So whatever the pair is there, pair that means like term is there, we will form a pair and do the mathematical operations. So last answer what we are getting is minus 3a square minus 2b square plus 4c square minus ab plus 6bc minus 7ac. We will get the answer. Clear students? Hope you people understood. In this way the exercise 9.3 is completed. So as I told you that soon our exam is going to be held, midterm exam is going to be held, isn't it? So syllabus for midterm exam is here. You just go through the lessons. Total number of lessons I had given is 8 lessons I had given, and these are the lesson names which will be going to be come in your exam. So this first one will be the rational number, second one will be the linear equation in one variable, third one is understanding quadrilateral, fourth one is square and square root, fifth one is cube and cube root, eighth chapter is comparing quantity, then 13th chapter is exponents and power, and the last chapter which you can't able to see on the screen is playing with the number, that is lesson 16. Okay, so whole together this all lessons will going to come in the answer. So last lesson is after exponents and power, the last lesson is playing with the number, that is chapter number 16. So prepare this for your midterm exam. Thank you everyone.